And I await your will in terms of starting the meeting, sir.
Okay. I'd like to call this meeting to order for the Sacramento County Planning Commission on August 24th, 2020. We'll start with the statement first, and then we'll.
In compliance with directives of the county, state, and Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, this meeting is live streamed and closed to the public. Temporary procedures are subject to change pursuant to guidelines related to social distancing and minimizing person-to-person contact. To make a verbal comment at today's meeting, dial 916-875-2500 and follow the prompts to be placed in queue for a specific agenda item or off-agenda matter. When the chair opens public comment for a specific agenda item or off-agenda matter, callers will be transferred from the queue into the meeting to make a verbal comment. Written comments are always accepted. Send your email comment to boardclerk@saccounty.net. Your comment will be routed to the board and filed in the record.
All right, thank you. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
and
to the
republic
for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And justice for all.
Can you start with the roll call, please?
Yes, sir. Commissioner Martinson?
Here.
Commissioner Pauly? Commissioner Hom? Commissioner Hom? He's there. Commissioner Tatishi?
Here.
Commissioner Shelby?
Here.
And I do see Commissioner Hom is on the line. Can we give him just a moment, or what's your preference?
Sure. We'll
Okay.
give him a moment. Commissioner Hom, are you on mute? We can't hear you.
Commissioner Hom, if you're having difficulty, we can't hear your audio. This is Alma from the clerk of the board. You may have to sign off and sign back in. So if you could possibly, oh, I see you muted yourself. Oh, there you're unmuted again. But we don't hear you.
Let's go ahead and call up the first item while trying to connect.
And the item number 1 is the time extension located at 7775 Carmencita Avenue at the westerly end of Piping Rock Drive, approximately 1,900 feet northeast of the Bradshaw Road and Carmencita Avenue intersection in the Vineyard community. The environmental dock is Environmental Coordinator's Memorandum, Mitigated Negative Declaration, and Mitigation Monitoring and Reporting Program.
Do we have a staff update? Anyone that, I don't know if we need one or not.
Hi, this is Emma Patton with the Office of Planning and Environmental Review, and I do have a presentation if you would like one.
I don't necessarily need one. I'll ask the other commissioners, Commissioner Martinson or Commissioner Tatishi.
I'm comfortable with that one.
This is Commissioner Hom. Can you hear me now?
There we go.
Okay, yeah.
I got you now.
All right, there I am.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that first comment though, Commissioner Tatishi.
I said I've gone through the document, so I don't know that I need a full staff presentation.
No. All right. Yeah, I don't think we need one then. We can go right into hearing from the applicant.
Okay, then Bruce Walters, the applicant, is available on the call.
Hello, Bruce Walters, representing the property owner. We're in agreement with the conditions of approval, and hope the commission approves the time extension. Here to answer any questions if you have any.
All right. Any questions for the applicant?
No.
No.
Nope. Okay. No question for the applicant. We will open public comment. I don't think we see any public comments. Do we have any? If we have none, we can entertain a motion.
I apologize. There are no public comments for this item.
Okay. We can entertain a motion.
I'm happy to move the staff recommendation. This is Kara.
This is Commissioner Tatishi. I'll second that.
All right.
Commissioner Martinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Pauly, Commissioner Hom,
Yes.
Commissioner Tatishi,
Yes.
and Commissioner Shelby.
Yes.
And the motion passes.
Can we call the next item on the agenda?
Item number 2 is the Planning Director's Report.
So, good evening, Commissioners. This is Chris Bahuli. I did want to mention one item to the Commissioners under the Director's Report. Wanted to provide an update on the CPAC package of ordinances that went before the Board of Supervisors on August 11th and was approved on a majority decision. The zoning code and county code amendments will be going into effect over the course of the next month or so. And wanted to highlight just a couple of the items that were included in that package because you may notice some changes as we or as you see projects that are starting to work their way up to you. So the first change that might be of note to the Planning Commission is that as it relates to the voting on items at the CPACs are going to continue to vote on recommendations that come before the various hearing bodies, but we are eliminating that CPAC transmittal. So you may see those transmittals on a few of the projects that are coming before you over the next couple months, but those will be phased out. And basically, the summary of the hearing and the action that was taken at the CPAC meetings will be conveyed via the clerk of the board's action summary and the write-up that will be provided to the hearing body under the CPAC item. So that is going to be a little bit of a change from the way things are handled currently. There was changes that were made to the process as it relates to the CPAC's ability to continue items. That is primarily related to housing projects. They are not able to continue any housing projects. They need to take action and recommend an action at the hearing that it's presented at. However, non-housing projects, they are able to continue an item once if the CPAC agrees to it or if the applicant agrees to a continuance. A couple of other important points is that as it relates to being able to bump an item that would be normally heard by the ZA to the Planning Commission, that has been eliminated as part of the action that the board approved. So ZA items, if a CPAC recommends denial, will no longer bump to the Planning Commission as the hearing body. However, the CPAC is retaining the ability to appeal the decision of the ZA or the Planning Commission on to the next level. So that was retained in the package that was approved by the board. So the CPACs still have the ability to file a free community interest appeal on to the higher hearing authority. In addition to all of those things that I mentioned, there were a number of more administrative type things that were approved as part of the package. Beginning immediately, we will be expanding the noticing for our projects. We are going to be noticing not only property owners within 500 feet for entitlement requests, but also tenants of property within that same 500-foot radius. So that should increase the scope of outreach done on projects and have a more diverse set of opinions on projects and on comments that are received. We're also looking to do some additional training for CPAC members, both people that are newly seated CPAC members, so more onboard type training, as well as some annual training for CPAC members. So again, there's a lot that was in the package. There's some things that I think are gonna change in some ways the information that's conveyed to you. And just wanted to make sure that we were mentioning that during your meeting. And I'm happy to answer questions if you have any about that package. Sounds like we don't have any.
No questions, but I'm assuming we'll get all of that in writing, right? The final what was approved. Get it at some point in time, right?
Yeah, we can send over the report package that was approved by the board, so that the commissioners have that information.
That'd be great.
And that's all that I have.
Thank you.
And
Next item, number 3.
okay, there are there any miscellaneous? There are no miscellaneous scheduling matters for item number 3. And there are no public comments for item number 4.
All right, then we'll call the meeting adjourned. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.